say thank you to you very much for moderating this afternoon. And I particularly appreciate you sorting through all those questions so I didn't get them all. So thank you for that. I just want to thank everybody here for being here with us and joining in this conversation about things that matter to us in our community. And I just want to leave you with a quote. Ben Levin, who's a former Minister of Education in Manitoba, said, "The reconciliation of education and democracy rests on a vision of society in which reflection, dialogue, critical thinking, and mutual care are central." I hope this is the beginning of ongoing reflection, dialogue, critical thinking, and mutual care on behalf of all of our citizens as we continue to work together. Thank you.
I'm going to stand up. It just feels better. I want to thank each of you for being here. We've been here for 2 hours answering questions. You've been here 2 hours asking questions, and they've been good questions. I don't think we should ever take for granted what's happening here today. This is incredible. So also thank you to both media outlets, Langley Times, Langley Advance. We do live in an incredible community. It was about a week and a half ago, I was in Aldergrove, and we had a citizenship ceremony. And we had 51 new Canadians from 24 different countries become Canadians in Aldergrove at the Aldergrove Community Secondary School. And it's only the second time that judge has ever done it at a school. And we have Tara Tang, Miss Canada, comes from Canada, comes from Langley, and she's fighting human trafficking along with Todd Hotman, who works at Mary's office. We live in an incredible community, and it's each of you that make it so special, and it's an honor for each of us to represent you. Thank you.
Standing up after that, this will feel better. Thank you so much to all of you for your time that you've taken today. Thanks for all of your questions. I think all of us as public figures are trying all the time to think of new and better ways that we can be in touch with people. You're always looking for ways to allow people to interact with you more easily and more regularly. So this is great, but we've also got some other ways that we'd like to interact with you as well. So I'm just going to put a bug in your ear to do a few things. You can always follow me on Twitter, @MaryPolak_MLA. One of the things you can do on Twitter as well, and you can actually do this via email if you'd like as well, is to submit some questions. And one of the new initiatives we've undertaken is to begin a YouTube channel, and part of what we are hoping to do is bring questions that our constituents have directly to the minister in question and actually interview them on behalf of the constituents with respect to their questions. So we certainly encourage you to participate in any way that you feel the most comfortable with. Sometimes that might just be phoning our office when you've got a question about something or a problem that you need some help with the provincial government. We always want to be there to help you as best we can, and I hope that I will see many of you as I'm out and about in Langley and at various events and whatnot. Thank you again for your time and for your patience when we give you really long answers to short questions. Thanks very much.
Well, it's a huge thank you to everybody for coming out. Government is about interaction, and there's a lot of great questions, a lot of passionate issues that people have. And we can sit here and we don't have all the answers. None of us have all the answers. We have to get the questions. We have to know what you want. You have to give us some of the answers so we can look deeper into some of these issues. And without this sort of dialogue on Twitter and face-to-face, it just doesn't happen. This really is democracy at work. And we all appreciate the fact that you came out and you took this kind of interest. The questions were good. We worked together several months ago to put this together, like I said earlier, and we're happy that we could pull it off. We want to do this again. This isn't going to be just a one-shot deal, and it's very valuable. I've had the opportunity to field questions from groups tougher than yours. The other day I was at RC Garnet, and I was at the grade 1 class, and they sat down and they were going to ask me some questions. And I thought, well, how tough can this be? I've been to all candidates meetings, I've dealt with the media, the council. I should be able to get past a grade 1 class. So So they'd written little essays on if they were mayor, what they would do. And so, one of them was they're going to make a rule against smoking. I thought that was very good. And another one, no guns. Perfect for no guns would be sold. That was very good. One was going to have September 7th as a national holiday because it was her birthday. And then it was time, it was a question period, so they're going to ask me some questions. I thought, well, this got to be pretty easy. So the first one is, do you have a cat and a dog? I says, well, no, I don't. Well, my daughter has a dog. Well, that was okay then. Another one says, do you have a son? I said, yes. Then, where do you work? And do you work at night? And what's the favorite part of your job? And then one says, well, what's your son's name? I says, well, his name is Jason, and he has 2 little boys. One's kindergarten and one's grade 2. Well, I could relate it to them, so they like that answer. And there's another little boy sitting on the side, and he's thinking, and then he looks up, and his question is, where do babies come from? So like a true politician, mayor, I thought, okay, I know the answer, but politically I don't want to give it, so I'm going to... So I referred it to staff, and I said, ask your teacher. So with that, I do appreciate the questions, and yours were easy compared to that one. And again, thank you very much. This is democracy. We're going to do this again, and I certainly appreciate everything we've done. So thank you.